Where in Knoxville are the best places to shop for clothing? Lots of comments on YouTube, specifically people asking about like Nordstrom, Macy's, Bloomingdale's. Listen, Knoxville is not the mecca of places to shop when it comes to clothes. I'm specifically talking about clothing and women's clothing. I may dabble a little bit in husbands, like where my husband shops, but have you seen him? He's not really like the pinnacle of fashion, which maybe, I mean, I'm obviously not either. So anyways, I hope he doesn't see this. Let's jump into the map. I'm gonna show you where I shop. And we'll do a vlog tour of the different places, but I wanted to show you map wise, like you're gonna have to travel if you don't live in like the hotspots areas. So anyways, I mean, obviously you can order online, but I hate returning stuff. And 9 times out of 10, if I order online, I'm gonna have to return it. So, because women's sizes are a travesty. And that's a video for another time, a totally another channel. Okay, so let's jump inside. Also, for all the men out there, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is you may be like, Haley, this is the worst video you possibly ever made. So I just want to say that now. Okay, here we are in Knoxville. So for context, I live in Seymour, and in Seymour, there are no places to buy clothing. Now, there are a couple like random boutique type places. But I don't shop in Seymour. There used to be literally a boutique right basically in my front yard, and she moved locations and like went more online, so I don't go there as often just because I'm not out that way. So anyways, sorry Heidi. Her name's Heidi. She's literally amazing. I see her at the lake. She's awesome. Anyways, okay, so I'm here, and if I need like clothing, cute stuff, trendy stuff, sometimes I will go into Prim and Proper, which is a little boutique right over here by the Lowe's. So that is the closest to me something is, and I think, in my opinion, is your best South Knox option if you are out like off John Sevier. If you're in like true South Knox, Prim and Proper, super cute boutique. It is like right in here. It's right next to the Lowe's actually. Well, actually, it's literally right next to Little Tokyo. It's right in here. Why won't it pop up? It's right there, okay? Prim and Proper, super cute. It started on Chapman. It's a super cute boutique. They have, actually, that's where I got this shirt. Shout out to Prim and Proper, not playing. But they have great deals on stuff too. Like their pricing is really great. They carry some really good shoes. And when I say shoes, like, just good, it's just like practical stuff that's cute. So South Knox, that's an option. Another option, South Knox, that I go to is on Sevier Avenue. This one's newer, and I actually did a video or a couple videos about this one, and that is Sono Throwback and Threads. It is literally right here. It's in this building, actually, come to think of it. It's right on Sevier, right here. You can park, well, it's like right there. It's right next to Mood Ring Vintage. There are several places to park. First of all, here, it's in the same shopping center as Red Bud Kitchen, which that's what this is right here. And they're about to open a new bar here called Fly By Night. Boom, boom, boom. So Sono Throwback and Threads is great for UT gear. She has a ton of UT stuff. She has awesome earrings, amazing earrings. Every time I go in there, I probably buy like 3 or 4 pairs. And super cute, like shirts, sweaters, etc. So she's new. I think she opened in like September, so they've not even been there a year. It's a super cute place. Another really good South Knox option. Okay, so that's South Knox. If we go into downtown, the primary place where I would say to shop is Bliss. It's on Gay Street. And there's also Bliss Home, which is where I've gotten quite a bit of stuff for my house, like home decor wise, but they have cute clothes, awesome shoes. It's a little more upscale pricing. So shoes, you're gonna pay $50, $60. They have jeans. They also have like jewelry. They have home goods. They have cute kids clothes, a ton of UT stuff as well. And more like name brand type stuff, like not like Dolce & Gabbana or whatever, but it's kind of like that mid-grade of name brand stuff. Listen, I'm not a brand person. I can't even tell you, but once you go in there, you're like, oh yes, I know what this is. This is literally the most unhelpful comment of all time. But Bliss is just past Cruise Farm. It's right in here on Gay Street. For this, see Bliss and Tory Mason shoes. There you go. There's a name. Super cute. Let's see if we can see some pictures. Yeah, just like this is not Bliss. This is Bliss. But you can tell, I mean, shoes, like I said, they've got clothes. This is literally decorated for Christmas, so you can tell that that would be a good option. Okay, here we go. Here you can see clothing and tons of options. They've got great deals on stuff too. I think they're super reasonably priced. My only concern with Bliss is it can be a little bit trendy. Like, you know how all the shirts these days are super freaking short? Literally. Sometimes they have that. So that's Bliss. Now, if we go, is it gonna make me go back through all those pictures? Surely not. Just keep back. Okay, we're gonna close this. Close this. Okay, so that's Bliss. That is probably my main place downtown that I'd shop. There are some cute like shops for little tchotchkes and stuff like that, but for clothing, this would be my suggestion. And this is also relatively close to me, so I like Bliss a lot. And if I'm downtown, there's also, by the way, an Urban Outfitters here, which obviously you could get clothes there. I rarely go in there because, again, I feel like I'm like too old when I walk in there. I'm like, I don't belong here. But they have some cute stuff. Sometimes you can get some good jeans and tops and stuff. So Bliss and Urban Outfitters downtown. If we want to go further, like if you want to go north, there is a super cute boutique down Broadway going way into Fountain City. So we're starting from downtown. We're gonna go down Broadway. You like my music? And we are gonna find Fountain City. And Litton's is my anchor here, by the way. Shout out to Litton's, pretty historic place. I don't know if it's historic. It feels historic. You know what I mean? But here, in this little building, where is it? Oh, it's past this little park. There is a boutique right in here. Why won't it just tell me, show me? Again, not helpful. I'm telling you, there's a boutique right here in this building, and they're not showing it on the map. They have cute stuff. Bags, shirts, just super cute and super unique. A lot of times, like in these boutiques, there's like that UMG brand, and it's like everyone has the same UMG shirts. They have different stuff here. I'm gonna look up the name of this. Let me make a note. Fountain City Boutique. It's super cute. So that would be going north. Also, if you go into Powell, there's a boutique called Josie's that people may be mad that I'm not really including in here. I can never find anything in there, so I'm not including it. People love it. I can't find stuff in there. I think, again, it's my age. Like, I'm too old. Although they do have Spanx. They carry Spanx, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay, so next place, and I only actually go to Fountain City. I've stopped in Josie's a couple times. Probably I'm just never in there, so I've been there literally twice. So that's part of it too. But it's huge. They have a ton of selection. So anyways, the next place I would go is in Bearden. Now, this is actually the most common place I go, with the exception of Turkey Creek. Bearden, I'm talking essentially anything off of Kingston Pike. So first of all, there's a store called Obligado, and it is got like super cute stuff. Now, the prices in there can be, you're like, this is what for what? But it's definitely a great place for something that's different. Okay, so what we've done is we've just come down Kingston Pike, and you can already tell, like, if you see a Lululemon, that means that there's other stuff, right? So Obligado is in a shopping center with Long's Drugstore, which back in the day at West High School, that's like the place that you went if you were cool. My brother went there. I did not. I wasn't really cool enough, as you can imagine from these videos, okay? I was like super awkward. And anyways, so Obligado, super cute boutique. Again, like I said, the pricing can be like a little bit high, but their stuff is different. Like when you go in there, you're like, okay, this doesn't look like everyone else. And you can find some great deals, and the prices range kind of all over. But they've got some really super cute stuff. So just like a really nice vibe. It is small. You're not going to go in there and find like 50, 11 million things. Like if you went to Old Navy, which probably this is a whole other quality too. Like it's just high quality, cute stuff. And also I find that it's not too trendy. Like a lot of times, like I said, there's shirts, not just for someone who's 15 that needs a belly shirt. I have nothing against 15-year-olds. I taught high school, for goodness sakes. I'm just saying that it's not too trendy. So avocado, that is a great option. Would be a great option for like a Christmas party, or like if you need something different, like not everybody else is gonna have. They also can sometimes have super cute patterned shirts. Like if you watch Southern Charm and you know, like that old lady, she has like the dogs all over. They have stuff like that, super cute. And you may be like, Haley, that's ugly. Well, that's your opinion, and I have mine. Okay, so if we keep going down Kingston Pike, there are some other like random, there's a DW Designs, which would be good for like t-shirts, but that's not really like, you wouldn't go there for like clothes shopping. But I will say, if you keep coming down Kingston Pike, there is this little area, this little gold mine right here. This has an Anthropology. It has I lost it. I was a little bit off. Madewell, it has an Anthropology. You can buy some pie while you're there. So there's a Madewell, and then there's also another little boutique store right next to the Madewell. At least wild, but these are actually flipped. The Madewell is on the end. If you may be a Madewell person, great jeans, like clothes that will literally last you forever. So this is obviously not like a local boutique, it's a chain, but super cute stuff. Elise Wild, I think I'm saying that correctly. They have cute stuff. It's a little bit lower price than Avocado. Cute dresses, like it's cute stuff. So this is another one that sometimes I forget about, but you go in there, they have some actually super cute stuff. Really good vibe. And again, you're not going to go in here and be like, I'm getting 10 of the same shirt. Like they don't really have, it's like a few of things, if that makes sense. Obviously Anthropology, this Anthropology is really nice. I mean, it's just a typical Anthropology, cute stuff. They do have some like a few like home decor bedding stuff. But I mean, it's just, this little area right here is great if you're like, okay, I want options, then sometimes I'll go here. Lululemon, just literally down the street. I think that speaks for itself. Sportswear, if you want it, it's nice. Now, I will say that if you are wanting like outdoor clothing, or you're going on a trip, whatever, you're gonna be outside, sometimes I will go down the street, down Kingston Pike, This is like, we're going over Bearden Hill, and then right down in here is the Whole Foods, but if we zoom in super close, we have the REI. And actually, my husband will buy clothes in here, t-shirts, shorts. They carry Athleta as well in this REI, which may be normal for REI. I don't know, because this REI is, in my mind, it's like brand new. It's not brand new. It's been here for several years, but they carry Athleta, which is awesome. And then they have North Face, like they have great shoes, like all that stuff. And so if I'm wanting to be outdoors, et cetera, this reminds me, I forgot of something downtown. I'm gonna take us back downtown in a second, but we're gonna keep going on this journey west. Go west, okay, anyways. So REI, great option for the man in your life. Oh, and by the way, there is also an alumni hall, another place to get UT gear. This video is not about that. I could totally make another video about where to get UT gear, but for now we're just talking about where should the ladies shop with a random sprinkle of where the men should go. Okay, so I want to point out that I've not mentioned a Target. There are a couple Targets as we go further west. Here's the Target, Westtown Mall. Now, Westtown Mall, back in the day, this was the place, okay? Across the street over here, there is a Kohl's, there is an Old Navy. So if you are like Kohl's Old Navy vibe, then you're gonna either go Turkey Creek or towards West Town Mall, Morrell Road. You can see here's Old Navy, there's a Kohl's. So this is another place, especially back in the day, where if you need options, Kohl's, Old Navy, they're literally right next to each other. You park and you go to both. And sometimes still today, I do that. In the mall used to be the place to go. I feel like I keep saying that. There used to be a Fantasia's in there. The JCPenney's. I mean, I feel like, I don't mean this to sound bad, but you know, like back in the day, Ruby Tuesdays or Applebee's as an example, the food used to be fresh, right? And now it's like, it's all frozen and they put it in the microwave. That's how I feel about some of these stores. Like JCPenney's back in the day, I think it used to be amazing. And now I'm like, it's too much. It's too overwhelming. It's too much stuff. I can't find anything. The Limited. Okay, case in point. There used to be a Limited in this mall, okay? The Limited was like amazing, right? Now, I guess they got bought out, they closed. You can purchase their stuff in the bulk, and sometimes it's great, but sometimes it's not the same. It's not what it used to be. Like I used to be able to go in the Limited my first couple years of teaching and drop some dollar bills, okay? And be outfitted for like the school year, seriously. Now, not so much. So all that being said, West Town Mall, not that it's gone downhill, it's just different. I feel like the shopping experience in general is different. So in this West Town Mall, there is an H&M. There used to be a Banana Republic, but I think it's since closed. Like, see how it's showing you this Lululemon? I think that's a pop-up. There's not a Banana Republic, as far as I know, still in here, and I could be wrong. I just hardly ever go in here. I will go in the Belt sometimes to look at their shoe section and then also go to the MAC if I'm like low on makeup. But I just rarely go in here. The H&M is huge. It's nice, but I don't think, the past couple times I've been in there, I'm like, I don't even know what this is. So there's an H&M. There is an Altered State and there is a Bliss in this mall, and I like both of those. And so there are a couple of good options, but overall, like, this is also a good option if you're like, you know what, I have the afternoon, I can walk around and check out a bunch of different places. That would be good for this. The Dillard's can have some great deals on shoes, and then also Dick's House of Sports. We used to have a Dick's Sporting Goods off of Cedar Bluff, and now this Dick's House of Sports is huge. It's like one of the biggest in the country or something. My husband will buy clothes there as well, so that could be a good like dudes option. They have actually pretty good, cute female clothes as well, but I don't necessarily go out of my way to go here. So some pros and cons about West Town. Obviously, like I said, there's a Kohl's and an Old Navy here, but also worst case, you go down Gleason and you can head to the Target right here. Like here's the mall right here, that little spot, and you come down, and you hit the Target. So you come down Gleason, you come down Ray Mears, and there's your Target. So that's an option. If you are wanting discount, if we go a little bit further down and kind of catty corner, you can see there's a TJ Maxx, there's also a Ross. So that can be a good place if you're into those. I feel like I need to look at every item of clothing and still find nothing. So I'm not hugely into those, but they do exist and those are great options. So again, you can tell that really you could essentially go from where this Kroger is. So this is Kroger Bearden, come all the way down, and all the way down, you've got options from high-end boutiques like Obligado to Old Navy, which is like buy 10 of the same thing in 10 different colors for $5 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying that you have a whole, from here all the way here, you've got options really. And then Cedar Bluff, there's not really anything over there that I gravitate towards. There's like a, it's like an outdoor clothing store, Duluth Trading, which apparently they have got great men's underwear. Don't know about it, heard about it. So if you're into that or you need that for the man in your life, there you go, Duluth Trading. So essentially that's kind of all clothing until we get to Turkey Creek. Now there are some sprinkles of boutiques and whatnot, but like I'm not going into Cedar Bluff for any clothing. And if I actually think about it, Like even where the Panera is, that's a shopping center. There used to be a Goodies. Remember Goodies? There used to be a Goodies over here where this bargain hunt is. No more. It's not there no more. Okay. And even in these like shops, there's not really clothes. So anyhow, if we now keep heading west, we are going to now go to Turkey frickin' Creek. I do want to make a shout out that we did pass a Sam's over here off Walker Springs. There is a Sam's, and I know this came to my mind because I know some people shop at the Sam's Club, but I know also people shop at the Costco, which is off Level Road, which is this exit right here. And Costco is here. So Costco is at the corner of Level Road and Kingston Pike. I know you can get some great deals, great shoes, great workout clothes, etc. at the Costco. I let my membership expire. If you're disappointed in me, I understand. But I'm just never over there. Like, look where we came from. We started all the way over here. The Costco is over here. So I'm not going really out of my way to make that happen. You feel me? You heard? Okay. Now, if we look at what's at Turkey Creek, my favorite places at Turkey Creek, I've shown this in a vlog tour before. There is this little pocket in Turkey Creek. I'm zooming in. So we're gonna, basically we entered from Level Road. These are new apartments. This is a hospital, and we're passing all this stuff. Now we're passing the Target. I know, we're passing the Walmart. I know. If you keep coming, keep going this way, and you turn in where this World Market is, there's a little entrance here. And there is a little pocket right here of this part of Turkey Creek where you can park and walk to all the places. So there's a boutique here called Tavi, Tavie. Again, why it won't pop up on here? No, I don't want Yankee Candle. I want literally the Tavi. It's literally right here. Super cute. They need to get themselves on Google Maps. Boom, there it is. Whoop, there it is. So this, they have super cute stuff. Prices are pretty good, and it's more casual than I would say like the Albogato is. They don't have a ton of shoes. They've got some cute earrings, just cute stuff. And it's different. It's not like trendy. So you can find usually stuff in there. There is a White House Black Market here. So obviously that is not a boutique. It is a chain. This is a nice store. Super nice. The people in that work at this White House Black Market are always so nice. You've got an Altered State, so that's cute. There's also one of those in the mall. And that's a bit more trendy, a bit more young, but you can find some cute stuff in there. Like accessories, some cute shoes, like jeans with stars on them, like fun stuff. So that's Altered State. If we keep going down, there's a J. Jill. There is a Chico's, I went in there to find a dress, or I just went in there randomly because I was like, I just want options. And this store has some super cute stuff. This store is a Talbot's, so if you like Talbot's. And then Loft. This Loft is great. This Loft always has awesome deals. They've had awesome deals literally since I used to shop in here as a teacher years and years ago. Shout out to my friend Tressie. She's like the deal monger, and she would go in the Loft and find all the clothes, literally again for a whole year. Now recently we've added, this used to be a Victoria's Secret, and now it's actually a J. Crew outlet. I haven't had a chance to go in there, but this is a J. Crew outlet now. Used to be a Victoria's Secret, J. Crew outlet now. And I've seen a couple people have gone there and said it's pretty good. There's a Nike store here now, so that's just a side note. But literally what I do is I tend to park like here, and then I can go over here. There's a couple boutiques across the way, this Lizard Thicket. This can actually have some cute stuff too. All their clothes are like grouped by color, which I kind of like, because if you're looking for a specific color or whatever, they tend to all be like here, how you can see it's kind of grouped. This is more trendy stuff on the lower price point, but you can find some kind of little different stuff, different accessories. The people in here are super nice as well. There's a Torrid. And then worst case scenario, you don't find anything. You just walk your little happy tail over to the belt, okay? Also in Turkey Creek, there is a Marshall's. It's always so crowded in there. I'm like, I don't know if I can commit to this. You know, it feels like a commitment, not in a good way. I'm committing all this time to look through all these racks to find 0 things. Now, I will say this about this Marshall's. You can find some super cute workout pants. Not tops, not sports bras, workout pants. Super cute, $15. I'm telling you. Okay, so that is, I didn't know what I just did. Okay, so those are basically the places I go if I'm looking for clothes. This is my, I go to this area in Turkey Creek. I go to this area in Turkey Creek if I just want like everyday wear. If I'm wanting something a little more different, a little more high-end, then I'm gonna go to Bearden, I'm gonna go to Obligado. There's also a boutique I forgot about down Kingston Pike. I hope it comes up. I forgot to write it down. Shout out to Abridged. Oh my gosh, we went there this weekend. There is also, it's literally right next to the Happy Envelope. There's another shop, and it's it's expensive. I don't like using the word expensive, but it's like, I don't know if that's worth it. But they have some super nice stuff, and I'm trying to find it. So I'm going down Bearden. It's further down. I'm so sorry. It's past Sutherland. So if we go past, here we go. Estate. Okay, this Estate, super nice stuff. Super nice. And like high quality, high end. This would be where you would go for like, if you have a special event. Look, she's in Chivo. I love it. And this is a Bad and Bougie. I'm not embarrassed that I know all that, okay? Because I love Chivo. They've got really cool stuff. It is on the like more expensive end. Super nice store, super nice people, great stuff. Estate. That's like if you want, if you're wanting like high quality, different, not trendy, it's like super classic stuff, you would go to Estate. Now, on the contrary is Pretty Pop. Pretty Pop is cute. You might find 1 or 2 things. It is very trendy, but it's also cheap. Like you're like, oh, this is a good color. Like this is gonna last me 4 or 5 times, but I paid $10 for it. I actually have this shirt. I literally have this shirt that I bought there. And I think it was like $15. So Pretty Pop, that's another one. And then down the street is the little Fancy Rascal. So the theme for me, if you're not finding that out, is I like to park and see. Like I don't want just one option, I want multiple. So this Fancy Rascal, they have super cute stuff, but I find that their sizes are like wackadoodle. But that's women's clothing in general, right? But they've got some really cute stuff. Like cute little, just cute stuff. Now some of it, as you can tell from these pictures, is trendy, but it's different. So Fancy Rascal, shout out to them. So that's another one in Bearden that I forgot to mention as I was coming down Kingston Pike. So this is like where that Lululemon, Anthropologie, all that stuff is. If you just literally come 3 minutes down Kingston Pike, that's where you've got Estate, Fancy Rascal, and that Pretty Pop. There's also a Happy Envelope in there, which I love that kind of stuff. So, it's basically like a 3 for 1. So anyways, the other thing I wanted to mention, we're gonna go back downtown. Shoot, now I lost it. What was it? Back downtown. For the sake of time, we're gonna have to move on. I don't want you to be like, oh my gosh, Haley, really? Oh, I know. Randomly. Mass General. Shay, my husband, he finds stuff in here, and also they can have some super cute clothes, like the women's section. Now, it can be a bit more like older. It's an older crowd, like 15-year-olds aren't gonna be shopping in here, but they have some cute stuff. And also shout out to my friend Natalie, who's a manager here, and she sources a lot of it, and she has like great taste. That's actually how I first met her, because we were at a teaching, like professional development, and people are taking pictures of the candy. Let's see the clothes. And she's like one of the most fashionable people ever, and she sources a lot of their stuff. They've got a ton of clothes. Like some of it obviously is not for, Some of it is for someone that is a grandma going on vacation, and some of it is for, 15. They have all kinds of different ranges. They also have kids clothes here. My husband, we find stuff for him. It's a good option, great place for just all kinds of, and it's more like high quality, higher end stuff, like Columbia, like that kind of like campy stuff, but also they have some Lands' End stuff in here too. That's pretty nice. And they have good shoes, by the way. Sorel, it's similar to REI in the sense of the shoes, and like some Toms, stuff like that. So anyways, those are the main things. The other thing I did want to point out to you is the outlets. So there are outlets in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. So we started in Seymour. If I go down Chapman, and I head towards Pigeon Forge, we have the Tanger outlets. And there is a Old Navy outlet, there's a J. Crew outlet, there's a Banana Republic. I mean, they're huge. There's a North Face, a Nike, like they've got all kinds of stuff. Now, I will say that there it is right there. Don't go during Christmas high time because you're not going to find a parking spot. And this Starbucks, by the way, gets intense. Okay, but you can actually find some pretty decent deals there. There's also like I didn't realize there was a Vera Bradley outlet. Is that new? Probably not. There's a Gap. I mean, again, this is another place if you want to park and have options. But I don't go here that often because I feel like a lot of times there's a Lululemon down there. I feel like a lot of times it's like low quality. So that could be another option if you're in that area or whatever. Like, it could be something fun to do, to try. So those are my main places where I shop. My husband also shops at the Bass Pro Shop, which is at exit 407 off I-40. But primarily, the major hotspots are going to be off Bearden, in the Bearden area. Sorry, not off Bearden. Bearden is not a street. Off Kingston Pike in Bearden, so 37919, essentially from Kroger to Whole Foods. That little pocket right there, you've got tons of options. And then obviously Turkey Creek, Park, Walk, Check It. Also great options. So that being said, those are some of the places that I shop. I hope this was helpful for you. And I will see you on the next video.